also.
For sure.
And then you got the ability to like understand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So going through that type of stuff, you know, seeing your man's down on the field, you know, having these situations where you're at the all boys school and these aren't the most favorable situations to grow up in. Now you got this perspective about growth. You know, you got your song Out of Love. How have you been able to translate what you've learned into where you're going?
Basically, like, the hoes gonna always be there. As long as you chase that paper, the hoes gonna follow, you feel me? So it's like, and you can chase paper by different things. You don't always gotta be in the streets, you feel me? You can do this shit the right way.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Brando. Welcome back to another episode of Artist Premiere. Today we got a surprise for you guys. This is a special episode. This one is from Atlanta native, and he is an artist as well as an actor. And he's young, full of potential, and we're ready to get him up out of here in a good way.
Sure.
We got Baby Pape in the building, man. Thanks for showing up, man.
So,
how's it feel, man? How you feel today?
that shit feel good, you feel me? Get outside my, usual shit.
Type shit. I feel you. I see you got the dope boy jacket on. That shit tight, bro.
Shout out my brother Block, you know what I'm saying?
He from the A, for real, you know what I mean? You guys will be able to tell. So tell me about this song you're putting out.
It's called Out of Love, you feel me? It's a song that I made. Shout out Ross Cyrus. Shout out Cyrus, my boy Cyrus. He a hard-ass engineer, producer, you feel me? He pulled up on me with the whole studio, you feel me? Like, he put up in the whole studio.
Tight.
I was at my manager crib, you feel me? He just pulled up on me, called him. So, it's like a song, like, it's like you feel out of love, you feel me? Like,
He engineered this song.
yeah, he engineered and produced the song. He made the beat.
He made the beat.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Did he produce it?
Yeah.
Like, as far as giving you direction throughout the track?
Nah, that's all me.
So he made the beat and engineered it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all me.
So the idea was yours and the song was written by you?
I ain't write it, I freestyle, you feel me?
Okay.
Freestyle the whole song.
Okay. Like punch in or actually just freestyle?
I punch in. Most of the time I punch in, but when I freestyle, it's like, that's why I call freestyling punching in.
Type shit. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, so.
Nice. So, Out of Love.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Where's it, like, what does it mean? Like, how'd you come out of love?
It came from like a standpoint of like, man, like, you tired of bitches just want to party and shit. They just want to go outside, be outside, you feel me? You just want to get to the money on, you feel me? You want to get your money.
The money,
you feel me? And it's like, it's storytelling a little bit in there, cause I came a long way from where I'm from, you feel me? So it's basically explaining growth and development in my music, you feel me? And coming from like a different standpoint with the music shit. Cause you know, everybody be on that hard drill shit, you feel me? You gotta grow out of that, you know what I'm saying? Elevate.
If you're in it, then yes, it's in your best interest to grow out of that if you are in it.
For sure.
So for you, you're from the A, how did the drill culture even like touch you? You know what I
ain't gonna cap. I'm from the west side in the SWAT, so that being said, and I'm a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? So young niggas like to pop shit. It's that simple, so it's like, you know, you see a lot of shit, you do a lot of shit, you feel me? So growing up, it's like, you either see some shit, you be like, oh damn, I wanna go do that, I wanna be like him. I wanna go do the same shit he doing, I wanna go do these drugs, I wanna do that and third, you wanna be in the street. So it's like, you know, you gotta really grow out of that shit, you know, and prevail out that shit, cause you get stuck in there, man, it's either jail or you gonna die. And I done seen that too many times, you feel me? So it's like, you really gotta grow out of that shit.
That's one of the things that drew me to this young man, his perspective and knowledge and awareness on just growth in itself. You guys know how I do SLC. Growth is who we are, growth is what we do, and we're all about enabling people to do what they love and sustain their lifestyle. So that's why we have him here today. He understands growth. Since we're speaking about growth, you know, tell me some about like some of the trials and tribulations that, you know, that you grew from. Like, what did you find yourself in your teenage years that you've able to prevail and grow from, and you got it in expressing that in this song here, Out of Love?
So basically, I start from when I was like a little kid and shit. Like, you know, it's hard, like when you growing up and you seeing different shit from older people, you know, and you want to be just like them, or you want to do shit that they did but 10 times harder, you feel me? Like, you want to go do this, that, and the third, you want to do hard drugs, you want to do that. man, I was doing all that shit like at a young age, you feel me? Like, you know, I'd be outside for real, like niggas know about me, like niggas know, like I was outside, like, you know, be on some fuck shit, and I be chilling on some, you know, on some chill shit
trying
too.
to figure it out though.
Yeah, trying to figure that shit out. But it's like, when I was a youngin', I played sports. You know, everybody plays sports. That's all you want to do in the hood. Like you want to go outside, play. That's when people used to play outside for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, really outside.
Yeah,
just,
like
you know
fuck social media. Like we was outside playing football, throw them up, bust them up. What you know about that? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
shit like that. You feel me? Like so, I came from like I played basketball when I was younger at Ben Hill. That's on Kempton, you know. So like folks be like, oh shit, you play for the blue or the red, you know? And then I put my boy Trey, my big bro. Like seeing him die on the field, that shit was crazy.
He died on the field.
On the field. You feel
like
me?
football related injury?
He got hit like, I guess, like a dude hit him wrong, his head, like he broke his neck and shit on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of my bros, you feel me? Like I know his younger brother too, like that's one of my big bros, you feel me?
Yeah.
So a lot of shit like that, like, and I got concussions when I was like sixth grade, fifth grade, got 2 or 3 concussions. So it was like football.
Yeah.
So I'm finna go deep into what I want to do. And I went to an all-boys school called FLA. Now in middle school, my big brother, my cousin went there. And it's like, it's on the East Point, like dead in the heart of East Point. And like, it's nothing but boys over there. So you know how that go. You straight in the middle, like, you in the middle of this shit. So it's like, either you gonna survive or you just gonna
get ran over.
For real.
Yeah, nah, it's like that in some communities, man. But you got heart, I could tell. So, and then you got the ability to like understand, you know what I mean? So going through that type of stuff, you know, seeing your man's die on the field, you know, having these situations where you're at the all boys school and these aren't the most favorable situations to grow up in. Now you got this perspective about growth. You know, you got your song Out of Love. How have you been able to translate what you've learned into where you're going?
Basically, like, the hoes gonna always be there. As long as you chase that paper, the hoes gonna follow, you feel me? So it's like, and you can chase paper by different things. You don't always gotta be in the streets, you feel me? You can do this shit the right way, you feel me? So I had to learn that shit. Like, I always been a hustler. Since I was a baby, like, you can ask my mama, like, at music school, man, we wearing goddamn Shaqs and polo boots, you feel me? And everybody else in my school, they got Jordans on, Gucci and shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? So my parents didn't want me really to experience like that type of shit. So they made us go to school where we had to wear uniforms. So they wouldn't have to buy that shit for real.
That's tight.
So I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm finna go get my own bread, you feel me? By any means. And like, I'll tell you a story with my grandma, my grandma, you feel me? Like, that shit fucked me up too. I was young when she died. She died like a couple years ago, like 2018. And after that, like hella my aunties and shit died, and like hella folks just started dying and shit. This before Corona, you feel me? Like, so like that shit really fucked me up as a kid. So in 9th grade, I was popping perks, sipping lean, I was doing that shit in 8th grade too. To be honest with you, I started in 8th grade. I started smoking in 8th grade. I started like damn sipping lean in 8th grade, but in 9th grade, I started popping perks and shit. And I was just wilding and shit. You feel me? So like, you really gotta grow. And you can't really expect too much from other niggas, you feel me? Because you try to look up somebody else or try to put your vision in somebody else's mind, they're not gonna see it how you see it, you feel me? So you gotta stand up as your own man and really grow out this shit, you feel me? And I'm still a young nigga, you feel me? So it's like growing and elevating, that shit really means something, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's interesting, man, because a lot of people, like, and I'm always the first person to say, don't worry about the next person, and, you know, don't compare yourself to the next person, but this is very interesting, because there is an overall consensus about age groups and certain demographics, and people, like, not having this perspective, this well-rounded perspective at your age, you know what I mean? So my question to you is, what do you think the catalyst for that was? Like, who inspired you to change this way of thinking?
I ain't gonna cap, like, we ain't lose so many people and shit by natural causes or by getting killed or whatever the cause may be. You fall into like a deep depression, you know, so that really had like changed my mindset, you feel me? I fell into a deep space of depression at a young age. My uncle got killed in the church when I was 10.
Yikes. Like Pop?
Yeah, he got shot in the church. Like, he was the only person that died. At Word Changes, y'all can go look this up. That's my uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got killed in the church and I was 10 years old, 5th grade.
He must have had some real demons.
Nah, like, he was a pastor, you feel me?
He was the pastor.
He was like assistant pastor, you feel me? So it was like they was at like a like Bible study. He preaching, he understanding shit. This dude just walked in, shot the church up, and he was the only one that died, you feel me? So at 5th grade, you feel me? 5th grade, you feel me? So it's like, man, do I want to believe in God? You know, do I want to do this, that, and the third? So it was like,
I feel you.
man.
I feel you. But the church is separate from God.
Yeah.
The church is a man-made thing. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Don't blame that on God. You know.
But nah,
I feel you. You was young. You said you was 10.
Grade, like, bro, what the fuck? So I'm like, you always gotta trust and believe God and believe in how power to sustain you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, walk your walk.
Yeah, cause like when you do that, He only open doors for you. Like this shit right now, this shit a door opener. You feel me? You never know what this might come for this. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta look up and pray. You feel me? Don't matter what circumstances you in or what's going on, you gotta always pray on that and prevail and elevate and do all that. Because
hey man,
yeah, for real.
We were just having a conversation earlier,
For real.
and I no longer like I don't know if I want to say that anymore about the media training, because you're saying all of the right things now. Like it's crazy. But yo, let's talk about this track, man. Like, so what's the hook?
She just wanna fall in love. I just wanna get to the profit. She just wanna go and fall. I'm trying to count it guala. Yeah, I just wanted some money. She just wanted some love. I just wanted some drugs. All summer I'm around it up. I ain't even have a socket, but I found me a plug. Yeah, I saw they wanna fuck. I just wanna run it up. Get to the money and get to these digits. Nigga be broke, these niggas be bitches. I want some search, swim with the fish. They took me down, now I'm out with a glizzy.
She just wanna fall in love. I'm trying to get to the profit. She just wanna go and fuck. I'm trying to count the guala. You feel me? Like
She just want to fall in love. You just want to get to the profit.
She just wanna go and fuck.
Right.
I'm trying to get to the guala.
Right. So this is what you spoke on earlier about the women gonna be there. You know, chase the money type thing. So the hook, that I can see that correlation type deal for sure.
Yeah.
Which verse is your deepest verse?
I say the second verse.
We'll play it for you guys right now.
Play it right now.
Mama, we gon' be speakers. I didn't made it out, doing trenches. Whoa, stay down so I can live it up. Mosh pit, they ain't lit his eyes. Stay at the way how you stack it up. Put my mama in up in the drum. I don't even want $1 million, I want $1 billion. Yeah, I keep it a trillion. Yeah, I keep it $1 million. Yeah, I'm on top of the feelings. My cousin not down, you don't know how I'm feeling. And my dog coming home in less than a year. You can tell me how to feel. Yeah, I used to pop perky pills. You know it's cold as hell outside. When you ask, are you in these fields? After my mama, I'ma run it out. After my dog, we gon' make it out. I'm finna seal these niggas, cause they talking down. I left at the bank, cause there was some clown. They used to hate, now I'm marking that crowd. You want a feature, I want 100,000. I get high on proper islands. Bad bitch, low mileage. I got rats in the closet. Do anything for the profit. Stop all the talking. You get popped like a rocket. Gotta go harder than harder. Smoking up some trees in the garden. I hit grind and moving smarter. I don't do too much of party. Now I'm down bad. Now I go hard, bustin' down the back. Fucked up relationship with my father. Mama say I living too fast. Every day you gotta get to a bag. And running up, now I'm shopping that side. Stay away, niggas come around.
Yeah, man. I know you guys enjoyed that too. You know, obviously we shot it right here. You see the art and stuff. So we got more content like that coming your way. But y'all know we got to start with Baby Pape on that. But that second verse, man. Say that again, man. Say that.
Grind and move smarter. I don't do too much of party. I was down bad. Now I go harder, busting down the bed. Fucked up relationship with my father. Mama saying living too fast. Every day you gotta get to a bad and run it up. Now something that sad. Stay away, D, counting them rats. Feel me? Then I go and shit what I say.
I like that. Let's hone in on that right there. So the first 6 bars. You ended it with fucked up relationship with my father.
Yeah.
So growing up, was he active in your life?
Yeah, he was. I ain't gonna cap. Like my dad was, but this
what was the support
shit.
like? Okay.
I ain't gonna cap. When I first started rapping, I was on that hard drill shit, like you feel me? So they wasn't really fucking with it. So I tried to go in the lane of singing. Now ain't gonna cap. I was in the trap making songs, real shit. Like I'll go to trap. I'm lying to my mom, telling her to go to the store. Like we got my cousin house, lying to my cousin. We we hadn't been trying to get some money.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm actually making records and shit like that. You feel me? Making records. So it's like, I was only in there for make records. You feel me? I ain't trying to get no bullshit no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I was trying to sing and shit. They was like, but you can't do that. Don't do that in here. You feel me? So it was on shit like, okay. When
your parents were saying don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the people in there too. They're like, don't sing. We ain't on that.
In the trap.
Yeah. So it's like,
Fuck.
feel me? So it's like,
I wouldn't have been in that trap then. Who the hell? What y'all tell me how to do me, man?
Right.
I'd have bought that motherfucker.
And I was pressed, like, I made a song about like my mama and shit, like Letter to My Mama, you feel me? And I ended up performing that like, one of my Christmases, and my whole family, like, they were fucking with it. I see my mom and my daddy cry and shit, so that was from the first, I'm like, I'm gonna take this shit serious, but when I seen that, they was like, oh, okay, so you can do this, you feel me? But the support still wasn't there for my father. But my mama, she was a singer, a gospel artist. So that being said, she was like, okay, you can do it, but don't do it like how you doing it. You feel me? And I had this one song called Kate. I was like, shoot nigga in the face, pray to God for some grace. She was like, man, what you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because context means a lot. I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
you gotta think about, first of all, words are powerful.
Facts.
You will pay for them.
Yeah.
So be careful. I ain't saying that, it's true. So, and two, like, think about what kind of role model you want to be. You want to put poison into the youth, or you want to uplift the youth? It's your prerogative. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but your mom is trying to be like, she might not be like, she's not saying it's not good, but she's just like, come on, that's my son. Like, you can do better than that. You are better than that. You know what I mean? And I got vibes from you where it's like, this guy has potential, and he's probably better than whatever circumstance he's probably found himself in. I saw that off rip.
And speaking of my father, like, I got kicked out of the crib multiple times. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I done ran away, got kicked out. But I really got kicked out when I did 10 months in the facility. They sent me away when I was 16. So I was on a camp, like, just slaving and working. That shit was hard.
What kind of camp was it?
It was like, y'all ever seen the movie Hoes? It was like
like Hoes.
Like, it was like camp. Like, we was on a big ass farm. We feeding animals, but at the same time, we waking up at 6 o'clock just to cut grass, or we raking. We got them. It's a big ass farm, so you got different shit to do on the farm. You know what I'm saying? And you got a big ass, this big ass, a lot of property with buildings. We fixing up the building. We got them.
What?
Man, we taking 2-minute shower. I mean, 2 30s a minute just to poop. You feel me? 5 3-minute showers. Like, they ain't nothing. Like, how you fuck you gonna take a shower in 3 minutes, man?
Jail.
You getting 2 minutes 30 seconds just to take a shit.
Jail.
Food from 2016, 17.
Jail.
You feel me? Like,
bro.
Shit, like,
so why'd you go to the camp?
Well, I got caught up. My mama, like, my dumb ass. I was on the back porch rolling up some weed.
Yeah, you went to the camp from something you did on your back porch. But
it was some shit deeper than that, cause my mama know I was, in the streets and shit. They knew I was in the streets, but they didn't want too much what I was doing. They ain't, So what happened was, I was on the back porch rolling a fucking blunt. I had the scale. I had to got some weed and shit. I had a bag of weed. They smelled that shit, so she came out. What the fuck is you doing? I throw my shit. I throw my blunt. I throw my roach. I throw the scale under the fucking sheet. I threw the weed. They were like, yeah, you was done for. Like, my mom was like, she started crying and shit. I'm like, damn.
You called 12?
Hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing that one. I ain't doing that.
I was like, you're on your back porch. So where's this going? I'm trying
to look.
You know what I mean?
So my mama, she didn't say shit with my daddy at first. So she brought me to the room. She was talking to me and shit. She started crying. I'm like, damn, now I feel bad. I don't want to see my
type shit. Cry. Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So she was like, you got to tell him. Straight up. Like, you got to tell him. Man, she was like, we ain't going to tell him you was in the street. You going to tell him, like, because she knows too. You feel me? I was really doing this shit, man. So she was like, just say you were doing it with your partner, or you was doing it to your partner. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I told him that. He was like, man, your ass done. Like, but your ass gonna.
He sent you to camp?
Yeah, they sent me out of the camp, and I was only supposed to be there for like.
Was that good for you?
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna cap, cause ain't gonna cap.
That's a good part.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got closer to God and shit. You know, like really by yourself. Cause you can be around people all the time and you can preach, do that and third, but when you by yourself, that's when it really count. You know what I'm saying? So I was praying every night. I was fighting demons. Like still to the day, I was fighting like early age. I was fighting demons though. Like my cousin was like, "Oh yeah, I can see like you was fighting demons at a young age," but I was really fight. I couldn't go to sleep in that bit. Like they tried to put me on melatonin. Man, I had popped 20 millimeter melatonin and shit. Man, that shit would not work. I'm waking up every 30 minutes out my sleep.
It's a mineral. Melatonin ain't even like a medicine.
Fact.
Yeah, man, Baby Pape, I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad you came out. You got Out of Love, your new track. It's on the way. We're going to show you guys a clip of that here shortly. But first, I just want to commend you on the amount of growth that you've had, and I really want to hear in your future songs the substance.
Sure.
You know, I know we touched on some stuff on this particular track that you guys are about to see, but the amount of stuff that you shared with me today, I need to hear it in more tracks.
So that shit in every song.
If I gotta produce it, I will.
Sure.
But I'm telling you, like,
sure.
we'll make it work, man.
Sure.
Where can they follow you, man?
Follow me on Instagram at baby_PAP33R. You know, my last account got deleted, but I'm rocking out on this one right now.
We moving forward with it too,
For
man.
sure.
You know what? It's your boy Brandon, aka Sylvie. We got Baby Pape in the building. Thanks again for coming out. That's another episode of Artist Premiere exclusive track drop with Baby Pape, Out of Love. It's your boy Sylvie. We gone. Blah!
Out of there.
That was awesome, bro. That was fun. That was dope.
Double camera.
She just wanna fall in love. I just wanna get to the profit. She just wanna go and fuck. I'm tryna count the guala. I just wanted some money. She just wanted some love. I just wanted some drugs. All summer I'm around it up. I ain't even have a socket, but I found me a plug. Yeah, I saw they wanna fuck. I just wanna run it up. Get to the money and get to these digits. Nigga be broke, these niggas be bitches. I want some search, swim with the fish. They took me down, now I'm out with a glizzy. Told my mama we gon' be stinkers. I didn't made it out. Whoa, stay down so I can live it up. My pit, they ain't lit as us. Stay at the way how you stack it up. Put my mama in up in the drum. I don't even want a million, I want a billion. Yeah, I keep it a trillion. Yeah, I keep it a million. Yeah, I'm on top of the feeling. My cousin knocked down, you don't know how I'm feeling. And my dog coming home in less than a year. You can tell me how to feel. Yeah, I used to pop perky pills. You know it's cold as hell outside when you ask her in these fields. After my mama, I'ma run it out. After my dog, we gon' make it out. I'm finna seal these niggas, cause they talking down. I left at the bank cause them was some clowns. They used to hate, now I'm rocking that crowd. You want a feature, I want 100,000. I get high on proper alleys. Bad bitch, low mileage. I got rats in the closet. Do anything for the profit. Stop all the talking. You get popped like a rocket. Gotta go harder than hard. Smoking up some trees in the garden. I hit grinding, moving smarter. I don't do too much of party. I don't stand back. Now I go hard, bustin' down the back. Fuck double lace shit with my father. Mama say I living too fast. Every day you gotta get to a bag. And raining up, not shopping that side. Stay away, these clone the ride. She just wanna fall in love. I just wanna get to the profit. She just wanna go and fuck. I'm tryna count the guala. Yeah, I just wanted some money. She just wanted some love. I just wanted some drugs. All summer I'm around it up. I ain't even have a socket,